My name is Wendy Bateman. I've been here for 3 years at Johnson Space Center and graduated from Auburn in '93, and I'm currently an attorney here at Johnson Space Center. I can remember to this day, all these years later, walking up the concourse and students, like college students, were saying hi to me and they were greeting me, and it just right off the bat felt like that was home. That was where I should be. The reading and the writing is still so much my passion, and what was interesting was that as I was doing my liberal arts degree, other classes that would come into play, and one of them was constitutional law. That's reading and writing, but it's a different type of reading and writing than I had ever done, and so it really kind of broadened my horizons, kind of opened my mind to what else that I could be doing with this passion of mine. And so that's now I still enjoy reading and writing, but now I might be reading cases or I'm writing a brief. Oddly enough, I got a job working at Space Camp in Huntsville, Alabama. They train you for 2 weeks on all the space history, space mechanics, learning the shuttle mechanics, learning rocket mechanics, so that you can teach these young kids. And I loved it. But before I left, I told my friends, I said, I'm going to work for NASA someday. And they all laughed and said, you know what, you have an English degree, you're never going to work for NASA. And I said, you watch, I'm going to work for NASA because I love this stuff. So I took the LSATs. Actually was accepted at all the schools where I applied, which was great. I chose Franklin Pierce Law Center, which is now University of New Hampshire Law. I went up there for 3 years. And after my second year, I needed a summer job. I went through summer school my first year. After my second year, I needed a clerk. I needed to intern. I needed to do something. Somebody happens all the way in Concord, New Hampshire, somebody happens to say, hey, there's a NASA Space Center down in Mississippi looking for a summer intern. Are you interested? And I went, what? Like I said I was going to get back to NASA. So I applied. My resume was actually kicked out. But when the chief counsel called my school to ask about 2 of the other students in my class who had applied, I was lucky enough that my intellectual property professor said, you need to hire Wendy. She's going to be good for you. So I came out of that saying, I really want to work for the federal government. I really want to work for NASA if we can make this happen. And that whole summer, chief counsel had said, can't hire fresh out. You don't have any experience. Can't do it. Don't have a slot for you. We just can't take a chance on you. One night traveling through Ohio, got a call from the chief counsel who said, I happen to have an opening and I am willing to take, a chance on a new graduate. So are you interested in coming down to South Mississippi and working for NASA? And I said, I graduate May 15th. I can be there June 1st. Give me 2 weeks to move my stuff after I graduate. Go somewhere you enjoy and don't pigeon yourself. Try some different things because you don't know where your passion is going to